Heads turned and jaws dropped as people in Cinderford got a glimpse of the future. Experts predict that in 70 years the forest will become as warm as Marseille in the south of France. While most people welcome warm weather, it won't come without a cost, because areas like southern Europe will heat up too, so a mass migration is predicted as people try and settle in cooler areas. Preparations for the rise in temperature have already begun. The Forestry Commission has stopped planting beech trees as they won't be able to cope with the warmer climate. The architecture of future building works, such as the Cinderford Regeneration Project, will also have to take the changes into account. Projects may take on a Mediterranean look, and more trees could be planted in town centres in order to maximise shade. We spoke to people and business owners in Cinderford to see what they had to say about climate change.
Our climates have always changed, haven't they? Always. Bad weather, good weather. I don't know. I can't see how they can predict what's going to happen in 5 years' time.
I'd rather it hotter. And I wouldn't have to keep putting fake tan on then as well.
I mean, we got flooding in heat waves, haven't we, at the moment? But as for everybody moving up from Marbella to Cinderford, I don't know.
Palm trees in the triangle, gosh, that would make Cinderford look a bit different, wouldn't it? Exotic, yeah. What about a beach somewhere?
As for the climate change, I think nobody thinks it's going to come, do they? But it is.
We also spoke to Deputy Leader of the District Council, Martin Quayle, a retired architect who has worked on projects in the UK and in the Far East.
A very serious thought from the point of view of health. The elderly will find it more difficult to accommodate the heat or accommodate with the heat during the course of the day, so they will tend to stay indoors. Obviously, people will be out under umbrellas, drinking coffee, this sort of thing, which we're beginning to see in this country at the wayside cafes in all the villages and towns of the forest. And so we're going to have quite a large transition go on between now and 2080. It's already started. Fortunately, we have a lot of stone cottages in this part of the world with fairly small fenestration in the form of windows, which will overcome it. But we may need to give serious consideration to actually putting shutters on the outside of the windows, opening the windows inwards as opposed to outwards as we do traditionally at the moment, so that we can cope with the temperatures which could very well get to 41 degrees C, as they do on the south coast of France, for future years, i.e. 2080 as it's being talked about at the moment. But it's going to affect a lot more of the, shall I say, the 60s, 70s, 80s buildings that we've got in the forest, in particular in the four major towns. I would see closer clusters of buildings which will be in many ways foreign to the people and the community of the forest, but nevertheless, to protect them, that's what's going to happen. We're going to end up with, I think, more squares in the traditional French style. We're going to be eating outside a lot more. We're going to be, whether that be at home or whether it be in Cinderford or any other of the major towns or villages, you're going to see a lot more outdoor living, and as I said earlier, that's already occurring. So it's going to be a very different sort of lifestyle.